Here we go then. It's time to race in Mexico City, a place which gave Honda their first ever victory back in 1965. American Richie Ginther won from third on the grid. And what are the Honda-powered cars this year? Well, Red Bull have been going strong here in recent seasons, so can they keep that record going today? At 2,285 meters above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners make up a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, and you can expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking too into the hard braking zones of turns 1 and turn 4. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Tiger. That was a solid result in their last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Gasly, Leclerc, Sainz and Yuki Tsunoda, Stroll, Ocon, Antonio Giovinazzi and Aitken, Raikkonen, Russell, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi, Mazepin, Vettel. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, Fernando Alonso and the Tiger. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. Reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. this lap, we can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Latifi ahead. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. Jack behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps, 15 laps still remaining. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy. That brings you up a place. Tyre condition is still looking good. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. We have a severe engine issue. Find a safe space to retire or return to the pits. This is serious. We need you to retire as soon as possible. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
It's victory in Mexico then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport? It looked like you had a few mechanical hiccups during that race. Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today? It must be crushing when something goes wrong that's entirely out of your control. Sounds like there's some work to do back at the factory.
Our running costs are significantly less than the income we're pulling in. I suggest we start looking for opportunities to spend that profit margin.